welcome back to Full Throttle with the Gent. We had a good racing weekend at Las Vegas, and we got a lot to talk about. So let's talk about what Steve O'Donnell said at the end of the race. He said that the racing was a step in the right direction, but they're still not satisfied, and they're going to do a lot of work to it. So that's good to hear, you know. He said he was a race fan first, and this and that. And I actually, you know what? I believe him. If he's going to come out and say it straight up that it was all right, but it wasn't good enough, I can believe him. Because a lot of times, you know, a huge company would be like, well, it was good, you know, we're going to go with it. You know, they'll probably, they'll put on a little bit of a show for it and kind of hype it up even though it's terrible. So good for Steve O'Donnell to come out and say it was all right, but it needs work. Anyway, the cars were very racy. A lot of passes. I think it was over 100 and something green flag passes. That is great. That is well above what it was in past races up to 2015. Okay, so we're good. It's getting there. We noticed some tempers actually going. What's his name? Eric Jones. Eric Jones got mad at Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and I'll show you why here. Okay, so Ricky Stenhouse runs down Eric Jones to the bottom there. They make a little bit of contact, damage to the right rear fender on Eric Jones' 20. They go hard, and then here you go Eric Jones trying to pass him again a little later, and which he does here going into 3. Really good hard battle. Coming off 4 here. Ricky does get it back to him, and then Eric Jones pushes him down the track as a little payback of, if that's how you're going to race me, I'm going to race you the same way. It was a really good hard battle. I know Eric Jones was not happy in that car, but can't blame him. You know, there was 19 lead changes among 9 drivers. Only 2 cautions, and I believe the cautions were only because of the stages. So it was, they all did well. And I think a lot of it, too, was they were saving their cars because their cars are going to Phoenix and then to California. You only bring 2 cars with you, and it's a long way back home out east here from, Las Vegas and whatnot. So I can understand that. But still, very, very, very good racing with that one. Brad Keselowski, Hamlin, Joey Logano, all in the chase now. So let's go look at our race results. Here is your unofficial race results for the 22nd Annual Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. NASCAR did take the first 3 cars for inspection at the track, and no drivers have been issued any penalties. So Joey Logano is the official winner of the Las Vegas race. After 267 laps, he finished third in Stage 1 and first in Stage 2. He led 86 laps today, and second was Brad Keselowski, third Kyle Busch, fourth was Kevin Harvick, fifth was Kurt Busch, sixth was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., seventh was Eric Almirola, eighth Martin Truex Jr., ninth Chase Elliott, and 10th Denny Hamlin. I'll leave this up here for a couple more seconds so you can work out the rest, and we'll move on. Well, there's the race results. Let's go on to points. After 3 of 36 races, here is the points report from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Joey Logano leads after today's win with 6 playoff points. Got him in the first position here. Kevin Harvick is second. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Martin Truex Jr., Eric Jones, and rounding out the top 10 in points is Kurt Busch. 7 drivers have earned playoff points already in the 3 races. And we'll continue to monitor these points throughout the season. I'll leave it up for you for one more second to look at all the rest of them. In penalty news, there was a couple penalties. Matt DiBenedetto in the 95 and Suarez in the 41 both with one lug nut secure, one lug nut not secure, and the crew chiefs will be fined. I want to see what they're going to do to the 95 team, because the 95 team got hit with this fine last weekend. So that's two times that this happened, and it's not good. Someone's probably going to lose their job, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Let's move on to our new segment, Sounds of the Races. But before we do that, let's answer this week's trivia question. Here is the answer to our trivia question for this week. Who was the last driver to win back-to-back Daytona 500s? Well, if you had said Sterling Marlin, you'd be absolutely correct. So congrats to all who did guess it correctly. And I just wanted to have a special thank you to John Neal for this week's trivia question. Next week's trivia question has already been decided, and I'm going to thank Bobby Farrell for that one. And we'll get that one out in the next video. Thank you for playing along.
Clear, car length and a half. That's it. Go down there. Clear. Real slow into 4. Keep coming like you are. The 1's the next one. We're racing. Take care of your stuff here. Motor just started sounding funny. Sorry, switch is right? What'd you say, Johnny? 10-4. Yeah, this guy's killing us. Yeah, he probably ain't gonna let us go. He wouldn't let the 9 go. 12 to the 9, you're doing good. 3/4, half, bumper off the corner, tight quarter, tight quarters, head to Harvick. Middle 3, top's clear, catching slow car bottom, 2 slow cars bottoms up here. Still there. 2 wide, even slow car pier bottom. Ready for the cross here, no pressure, clear. Jeez, maybe Mark was right. Still 5 here, still 5. White flag. 5 back, 5. Slow one ahead on the bottom. He's 6 back against the wall, 6. Now 5, 4, all good, 4, 3, and you're tracking on the bottom, 3 back on the line, 2 back on the line. There'll be 1 back here on the line. Here he comes up to you, right on your tight, pulling him, clear, all clear. Checker flag right here, Vegas. Yeah, baby, fence oil, let's get it. Woo! Yeah! Good job, man, good job. Awesome job. Way to show how we recovered from last weekend. Awesome job, everyone. Finally, I won here. Yes. Went so close, so long. About the on time. Good job. You and TJ did an awesome job manipulating that. Great job, guys.
Hopefully we can keep this segment. It depends on YouTube's copyright things. We'll see what goes on about that. But I did like that and bringing that to you all. It's going to be cool if we can keep that segment. But that's all I have until next time. Please check out Full Velocity TV, TDR, and Hobo Racing League. Sponsorship opportunities are available for Full Throttle with the Gent. Contact me for more info. Please like, share, and subscribe if you can. It means a lot to me. I'm very grateful for everybody who is subscribed and watches these. I'm your host, Brendan the Gent. Until I see you again next time, have a wonderful day.